Alrighty, so my goal is to get this character to her new home station via via wormholes, and this character is Minmatar. Look at all that Minmatar glory gold there. Yeah, she's hardcore Minmatar. So, anyway, everything but Black Ops and Subcap. I don't know if I have other stuff here too, like, I guess I do a little bit. So, you know, Minmatar's weapons are kind of a little bit all over the place. Oh, and look at that. Some Galante stuff. Oh, she can do an Ishtar, no problem. All right, good to know. What a Mars stuff. A few things. So, you know. Yeah. Well, good. Okay, well, we'll see how this character works out. I don't know how many skill points she has. Not bad. Oh yes, and I have her training into the Caldari stuff here. For doing the auto-targeting missile stuff as part of that little fleet that I'm working on putting together. And then some Edencom stuff. I don't know yet whether or not I'm really going to be able to do I don't know if I'm really going to do any Edencom stuff or not. But I think I need to try it. You know? That's my thought. Thoughts on the PI template? Well, if it makes it easier, you know, more palatable, then great. I'm not PI has never excited me. In fact, it's always been very unexciting. I wonder if this character has any PI stuff. Planetary management, none. So, but, you know, I should try it since I did this template thing because that could make it easier, but my initial reaction is I'm not interested at all. But that's just my dislike of PI. The whole system that that you know that they've put together and everything, you know, for the templating stuff. I mean, making it easier, I'm all for it. Although, you know what's going to happen now is markets are going to crash on that. So it's going to be yeah, just the markets aren't going to be very good on that stuff if everybody's producing. Now, I would consider producing for the stuff that I'm building, but I wouldn't be producing for like I wouldn't be producing for other people. I wouldn't, not for selling. All right, so I do know that there is a wormhole in here, and we're going to end up going into that wormhole. I should have bookmarked it, and I didn't. I thought about that, but then I didn't do it, and I should have. So, my bad, right? Have I had an awesome holiday season? We did nothing for Christmas except sit and watch a movie called Lee that was really good, and some episodes of Outlander. Yeah. That was all we did. Didn't have any family in town this time or anything, so it's just my wife, my dad, and I. Relax and chill? Yeah. Oh, I think I had one drink. There's the chill part. Look at all them wormholes. Recap for what I've done in Eve. You're just waiting for recap email. Are they sending out some sort of recap emails? I didn't know they were doing that this year. Maybe they are. I don't know. Right, we're gonna want to go into null.
Warp drive active.
I do double click to get the side of the box. That's what I do. Unknown parts of space. Okay. There's one. It's made. Did I actually do this? Wrong folder. All right. There's another wormhole. The details are on that.
Active.
Just plain unknown. this one. Go see if this one says anything special.
Warp drive active.
See if this is anything of merit. Unknown parts of space. Right? They're all three unknown parts of space. This is being hard to scan down, which indicates to me that it is not a wormhole. It is not a wormhole. Right? So we have 3 wormholes here. And it's going to be 1. It's going to be 3. Basically, I'm going to pop in probably to each one of them and see what things look like. So in this quest to get to my null home via these.
Warp drive active.
All right, pulling in my probes. A ton of stuff in here. It's a J0. No shit. Right. J0s are very special. So that's why I'm a little excited to see it. We're gonna look it up. First thing I want to do here is I do want to save location. That's it. Right. Then we're gonna use this site right here to look it up. And it is J002964. See, it has a static to either low sec or high sec. A couple of them have statics to both. And see here. Sec, low sec, C5. All right, so these are 3 statics that it has. So this has a static to low sec, and so it has a static to a C5, has a static to low sec, and a static to null sec. And part of the reason that they're
welcome to the Dragons.
Level
so
73
special.
just followed.
Level, thank you for the follow, welcome. Part of the reason that they are so special is because they are shattered. And so what I mean by that is that it is well, I'll show you. You cannot make stations in here. You cannot deploy anything in
Welcome
here.
to the Dragons.
B9 Chomps just followed.
Chomps, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let's see here. These are wormholes, and but there's more than just this in here, and there is the biggest ice field you've ever seen in here as well. And let's see here. Let's go take a look at a shattered planet.
Warp drive active.
See here, the this planet is shattered. This is part of like the why you can't anchor anything. It's just too unstable in here. Yeah, an MTU and Mobile Depot can be dropped. No player stations, no things like mobile Sino disruptors or anything like that. See, there is a Mobile Depot out here. I'm seeing one on scan. So, here is the largest ice field you will ever see in the game. And when I say large, I mean huge.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Steve Asokes just followed.
That. Steve Socks, thank you for the follow. Welcome. There you go. That is a monster ice field that spans quite a ways. Like the furthest one from me is 235 kilometers, and it's got all kinds of ice. It's not just normal. This is not normal. So, yeah. So with this, all right, here's why they're so special. You can't anchor a station in here. And then it has these monster resources in here. Most of the Shattereds, this one doesn't have any special stuff on it, but a lot of them are like Wolfram Alpha, or their black hole, or whatnot. And so they have a lot of external effects. And the let's see here, that's not what I wanted to do. They have a lot of external effects, and they so there's a lot of effects on your ships and everything. The oh, let's see here. It will always have a static connection to lowsec. It will always have a static connection to a C5, this one at least, and it'll always have a static connection to nullsec. And so if you are in here and you want, these are great for day tripping. And so what you do is you create a character on an account that you don't use very much, and you build it into a poor man's cloak, which I do have the fit on EWB for that. And it only takes a few hours to train into. And then you go and put that character in here and log them out. But they need to be able to scan the stuff down to find the wormholes so that you can come back into it later. You can day trip into it. Now, being that this is a low-sec one, the value of it is much, much lower. I'm not going to place a character in here, but there are, how many? There are 18 of these, I think. There are 18 J0s that have a dedicated connection to HiSec. That's where it gets exciting, because you have the character in there. You can always find the HiSec connection. You can take your mining fleet and you can go up into here and stuff, but they can be very dangerous too. And in reality, what I usually do is I will come in to one of these. I'll bring in an orca, and the orca will live in here for a few months. And the orca will be a cloaky orca that'll be a base station. And I will use cheap ships to come out and mine ice or mine gas or whatnot, and then you know, I'll
Warp drive active.
fill up the orca and then take it out into HiSec, drop the stuff off, put it back up in there again. Or I'll bring a transport up to the orca and transfer it off. So, all right, here's another, this is an ore field. And there is a lot of ore here. It's hard to see. But there's Nice. Stuff. So, yeah, and there's a lot of sites you can run in here too. So, anyway, you can see there's just a ton of sites in here. So, that is that. Can it be collapsed? So the wormhole can be collapsed, but you have cloaks on everything. And so you just cloak everything up and use one of your characters to find the your exit back into HiSec whenever you need it. a lot of times I'll have 3 characters that I'll bring into these: an orca pilot, a mining pilot, and another pilot that maybe has a cloaky hauler or whatnot, or that is doing the scanning, stuff like that. So anyway, it's just really interesting, and this is just a little sidestep, you know, in my journey into Null that we found this. So anyway, if you see one that has a static to high sec, that is really, really nice. So all right, so I need to this does have a null sec static, and so there is going to be one in here that goes to null sec, which if I can find it, then I will I'll then be able to, let's see here. Then I'll pop out and see if it's friendly territory or not. Cat.
Warp drive active.
Unknown parts of space. Okay. Color blue. This is going to unknown. The wormhole colors do mean things. Cats. Just goes into deep, another wormhole. Can't remember if the nullsec ones say they go to null or unknown. I just don't remember. Looks like say no. All right. Low and high sec. Okay. So that's my exit one. Even with this really high scanning power, still takes a bit of work. Another wormhole.
Warp drive active.
No! Alright. It's probably the one I'm looking for. I mean, maybe. Let's pull stuff in. Wait. Are you serious? It's seriously, it just disappeared? No. I just lost track of where it was. I was on the wrong setting. I thought, oh, the wormhole just collapsed? Crap, right? Do I mine? Well, I do mine some stuff, but I'm not mining here. It's not why I'm here. Gonna warp into this one and see where it puts us.
Warp drive active.
Say that this is not the wormhole I am looking for. Mm-hmm. I mean, Gersta's pirate space. Venal. Yeah, wrong end. Right. Now, there can be other possible wormholes in here, too. Doesn't have to be just one nullsec, one lowsec, and one C5. Worth my time to scan these others down. And then, if I don't find anything interesting, then go into the C5. Go back through the exit and check out the other two wormholes that are there.
You, sir, rock.
Onderal 777 just subscribed for 5 months. Thanks for the content, MD. Fly safe. Appreciate the knowledge you drop.
Thank you so much for subbing. 5 months. Oh, wait. Hey, there's another wormhole. 50 gold to everybody here in your honor. And then we'll also see what Dolly is thinking that your Twitch avatar might be looking like today. So we get ready for the new year.
Warp drive active.
Go and roll. You are looking mighty festive. Ready for 2025? Mm-hmm. I'll put that up into Discord. If you're wanting a copy of it, it's all yours, buddy. So, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Dangerous unknown parts of space. Two more things to scan down here. It. One left to check out. We can get it on 2AU. We'll try. Not it either. Right. Well, there are 4 wormholes in here. Oh. This one is...
Welcome to the Dragons.
Myrasil_Bormus just followed.
Warp drive active.
Marcel, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Budgeon, Merry Christmas to you too. And yeah, the new machine's working good. I just have one little thing to iron out with it still. And so on that, I have figured out. It's just a performance thing. It's working great, but I could make it work just a little bit better. I'm going to go back through. And then I'm going to go back through the exit, because there was other
Warp drive active.
ones I'd already scanned down, which I can go peek in.
Warp drive active.
Here. I'll look in.
Warp drive active.
Was in here before. All right. New CPUs are good. You don't need to change if you have one of the higher end generation ones.
Warp
You
drive
probably don't need to
active.
change unless you're wanting the NPU, which is my main thing for doing this, and that's for the AI stuff. Polarized to me, I gotta wait a minute.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Taxman 1985 just followed.
No, my first inclination is that the tax man is not welcome here. I mean, doesn't that give you stress when the tax man shows up? Right. It's like, are you here to collect? You know, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. Just don't follow too closely. You know. There you go. So. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.